And again. Oh, how I love it. So, welcome guys to the next episode of F1 2017 Career Mode. This is the Azerbaijan GP, and yeah, the episode starts with bad news once again, because it seems like every engine upgrade I do in this season fails at the first time, so I always have to redo this upgrade, or basically restart the upgrade, so pretty annoying so far. But on the positive side, we have 1.5k resource points, so I think we should be able to start maybe even 2 upgrades now by the end of this episode. So yeah, in general I'm not looking forward I'm not looking forward to this race in general. The Azerbaijan GP is usually the most difficult race, at least for me, but I think for a lot of other players of F1 2017 as well. So a little thing on the positive side is that we have rain for the first part of qualifying, or for the qualifying in general. So intermediate conditions now, and yeah, we did a little mistake there in the middle of the first sector, but yeah, pretty solid lap so far. I'm a little bit more happy than I would be if qualifying had been started in dry conditions, but now in those slippery conditions, I think the player always can be a little bit faster than the AI can, because we are a little bit more capable of driving on the edge, driving a little bit more risky, and squeezing a little bit more time out of the car. And now as we go on the start-finish straight to end our first qualifying lap, it is provisional pole position, but only because Marcus Ericsson was the only one who drove a qualifying lap so far. So we definitely want to continue this lap now, so second qualifying lap now, right after the first one, and then I think I might go into the pits again to put on another set of intermediates, because a fresh set of intermediates is still a lot better, I think, than this used one. But we have to wait and see for how that goes. For now, Sebastian Vettel goes provisional pole position, and I think I did a few mistakes in those first corners, which is a little bit annoying because we might have lost a lot of time there to Vettel, but I think the first sector in Azerbaijan is already the weaker one for the player. Usually in F1 2016, for example, the second sector was the weaker one for me, but now first sector 9/10 down on Vettel, so I think we should take some time out of it, out of our lap time now in the second and third sector. Third sector I think we should be pretty okay, because we had some engine upgrades so far in the season, so I think we might be, might have a good chance against the AI on the long straight, so this should not be the problem. But now middle sector, fastest sector, you could see a purple sector now on the bottom left of the screen. We definitely are going to improve our lap time, but I think it might not be fast enough to catch Vettel's provisional pole position time, but we are already ahead of Felipe Massa, so our first lap shouldn't have been that bad, and now we are going to improve our lap time. It is going to be a 154.8, and it's provisionally P2 with 5/10 behind Sebastian Vettel. And now we already did another faster sector. Now the third sector was already the second sector was already the fastest one, and the third now again, but we have 2 minutes 40 to go, so I hope that we have enough time, but we do not have enough time to do another run. I think I should have gone out of the pits manually this time and not start the next lap automatically, because the computer already almost every time is a little bit slower than the player would be if you drive out manually. So I think we might have had the opportunity to improve our lap time, but anyway, Vettel was around 7/10 in front of us, so I think we would not have been better than P3, but P3 actually really great job now for the Azerbaijan GP. I did not expect us to do that well. Of course, we had a little help from the weather point of view, or from the weather in general, but I think we should be in a great position to finish in some good point positions for the race. Our teammate Nico Hülkenberg actually finished qualifying in P7, but this might well be the case because Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen had some penalties. One-stop strategy for the Azerbaijan GP is ahead, starting on the super softs and then going onto a set of softs in the middle of the race. 26 laps ahead of us, and I think we should go into the pits in at around lap 10 or something like this. Yeah, but I already in this formation lap, it took a lot of time for me to actually do the race after I did the qualifying lap, and I felt so racy when I did the formation lap. So yeah, really great to jump into the car again now for the race of the Azerbaijan GP, because it feels like there's something in the air for us today. We might have the chance to finish it in a good position, and yeah, but now we have to be careful for those 5 red lights and start nearly perfectly, hopefully. 5 lights go out and away we go now for the Azerbaijan GP. It looks like Vettel and Hamilton might have the edge of us, but actually Kimi Räikkönen tries to go down the inside of us, and we tried to go around the outside of Sebastian Vettel through the first corner, but we couldn't quite make it stick. But at least we held P3 for the moment, and Kimi Räikkönen was not able to overtake us into the first corner. But I think we might have to look at a replay because of this, because yeah, Räikkönen was really close, and I actually think we banged tires there, because his right front tire was really close to my left rear one. So we have to look at a replay for that, which we do now. The start was not that bad, but I think the AI just had a better one, and yeah, there you could see Räikkönen was alongside us but couldn't quite make it stick, because I managed to squeeze him as fair as possible but also as hard as possible. There you could see small bang of tires, I think, and yeah, we actually went wide in the first corner, but from Valtteri Bottas' perspective it looks really harsh how we attack Kimi Räikkönen there, but still it was fair from my point of view. And yeah, through the first corner I hoped for a moment that we could be able to attack Vettel there, but now we have to wait for this. For the end of this lap we are still really close behind Sebastian, 9/10 I think behind him, so still in the slipstream zone I think. And now with rich mixture I think I am on 3.5 laps plus. So now with the slipstream rich mixture, and now those long straights here, and wow, that was really close. Yeah, but we still managed to overtake Vettel there and go wide in the first corner, but I think we should have P2 now for the moment. And this was really great. It felt so awesome because our pace was so great on the straight, and yeah, I was really surprised at how fast I was able to overtake Vettel there, because yeah, we were behind him for a long time then on the straight, and then suddenly unbelievable. We came so much closer in such a short space of time, and unbelievable. Great job. Anyway, P2 now for the Azerbaijan GP, and now I'm definitely going to try and overtake Lewis Hamilton for P1 now. But yeah, we have to wait and see. The Merc is definitely going to be a lot faster in the straight than we are, or than the Ferrari. Boy, you could see almost into the pit wall was what we did there. Really unfortunate that we went wide in the first corner, but yeah, anyway, at the end of the second lap now, Hamilton is around 1.5 seconds I think in front of us, but in this third sector we always are so much faster than the AI. We I think we're behind Hamilton at around 2 seconds in sector 1 and 2, but now we managed to gain 3/10 of a second only on this straight, and now in lap 3 we look a little bit faster than Hamilton, which might well be the case because of us having the possibility to use rich mixture. But now on the start finish straight at the end of lap 3 we are much closer to Hamilton than we were in the lap before, and Räikkönen, who is now behind us because he overtook Vettel, does not really have a chance to overtake us, so we definitely have to look for Lewis Hamilton as we go purple there. We actually managed to drive a purple lap time at the Azerbaijan GP, which is something I did not really see coming. But now with DRS already, so we are in the DRS zone now, and yeah, this should hopefully give us the possibility to overtake Hamilton at the end of this lap now. Doing a little mistake there, but the first sector just is so difficult to maintain the gap to the AI, because they are just so fast. But now I think we should have DRS now, as we are under 1 second behind Lewis Hamilton. Raikkonen actually is so close to us. He might well look down our inside in the first corner, but this shouldn't be something I have to worry for now, because we didn't get DRS for some reason, but we managed to have rich mixture slipstream, but yeah, we just couldn't make it stick against Lewis Hamilton because he was too fast for us again. You could see 1/10 is what I gained on Lewis Hamilton on this full speed passage, but now on the next lap he already managed to stretch out a gap to us, which is pretty annoying. Bottas overtook Raikkonen there, so this is pretty annoying for us as well, because we now have another Mercedes right behind us. Hamilton really puts the hammer down now and is really faster than we are, and I definitely start to feel some of the tire wear, which is usually quite harsh from my point of view at Azerbaijan, especially for the rear tires. But now Bottas, you could see here, he had DRS, slipstream and possibly rich mixture, but he was not able to pull alongside us, so he was not able to really attack us. But I think in the second DRS zone he will have the possibility on the back straight now, especially because we did a mistake there. Small moment of oversteer, and this gives Bottas the possibility now to go alongside of us and now go down the inside of us down into turn 3 now, but we managed to hold it around the outside, which turns to the inside now, and I think maybe if we squeeze him out well, there's no room to squeeze him out, but we almost managed to make it stick now for P2, but we go down his inside through the next corner. Managed to do the switchback for now, but couldn't quite make it work out for us. But now slipstream, rich mixture, and we go down the inside of him again through the 90-degree corner there, which heads now up through the caster section, and we are up into P2 once again. So great job, great racing from us so far, great defending. I think I basically expected the Azerbaijan GP to be more about defending ourselves from the AI than really attacking, which is why I was really surprised to be able to attack Lewis Hamilton at the start phase of this race. But now in lap 9 I decided to go for the undercut, because the AI felt so pacey and racy in general. I think racy is a word, isn't it? I thought racy is the word to express that somebody is really showing some great pace, or race pace in general. I'm not that sure. Anyway, we're not in the pit lane for now. Vettel, I think, is going for the 2-stop, which is why he jumps us now as we come out of the pits. He has another set of super soft tires, so he definitely has to go into the pits. Once again, we almost smashed it into the wall there in the second corner. Verstappen managed to do the undercut as well, but was not able to jump us. Now 1 lap later, fastest sector 2 now. So really great job from us so far. Once again, I think Hamilton and Bottas might go into the pits in this lap now, but I just decided to go for the undercut because it really is an advantage against the AI, and I think my pace is not really my advantage against the AI, so I thought it might be easier to defend from the AI than to actually have to use our pace to jump them after the pit stops, which is why we managed to still be in front of Kimi Räikkönen, which now came out of the pits. But Vettel now is attacking our teammate Nico Hülkenberg, who was not in the pits for P5 now, and as I said, Hülkenberg has to go into the pits again, so he hopefully lets us go now and gives us the possibility to maybe be able to attack Sebastian at the end of the lap. And now with DRS, slipstream and rich mixture, we are really close behind Vettel, but not close enough to try and attack down into the first corner. We again outbraked ourselves, and this really allowed Vettel to pull out a gap against us, and now we have Valtteri Bottas behind us once again with DRS. and possibly Rich Mixture as well. So 10 laps from now on we have to defend from Bottas as we do mistakes through the first corner again. It's the 4th time I think in this race, and Räikkönen actually has the possibility to overtake Bottas there, and he does so. So Räikkönen is the fewer threat, I would say. He is also a threat, but not such a huge one like Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton, by the way, is absolutely pulling out a gap and just maintaining the lead, just chilling there, and he just maintains first position. As now Kimi Räikkönen, I think, has a mechanical issue, and this allows Valtteri Bottas to squeeze through once again, and this really is going to put us under pressure now for the last 5 laps of this race, as we missed the opportunity to put our engine in rich mixture mode, which allowed Bottas there to attack us, and we outbrake ourselves we almost outbrake ourselves again in the first corner, but we had to brake so late to be able to maintain in P2 now, because as I said, Bottas is our rival and we definitely have to finish the race in front of him. And now lap 25, the laps went on, and Bottas didn't really stand a chance against us, because we just managed to use rich mixture on the straight, which did not really give Bottas the possibility, and now he's under pressure from Sergio Perez, and now he should maybe be able to overtake Valtteri Bottas for us, but now Perez is out of the race. Unbelievable stuff there. I hoped for a little moment that Bottas would be kicked out of the podium, because this would definitely improve our reputation once again in the rivalry, but now we got robbed of this chance, or basically Perez got robbed of his chance to overtake Bottas because he had an engine failure, I think. Hamilton, by the way, wins the race now. Really solid drive from him, great job, and I have to respect him for this pace in this race. But as I said, Azerbaijan, usually my weakest track, and now to manage to get P2 in Azerbaijan, really great stuff. Managed to defend from Bottas for around 15 laps now in this race, and we beat our rival. We lost to Hamilton. 7 points in the championship is what we lost, but now our gap to Hamilton should be 33 points still, so still a great job. I thought this GP might be about damage limitation, but P2 is more than damage limitation from my point of view, so I'm definitely happy about second place here at the Azerbaijan GP. I know in season 1 I won this race, but this basically happened because it was a 25% race, and I just managed to get the absolute perfect strategy. So now this P2 is deserved from my point of view, because our qualifying pace was really great in the wet. I mainly hoped for a wet race to strike, but it didn't happen. But P2 in the dry against the Mercs to split them up on the podium. Really great stuff. Ocon actually finishes the race in P4. Our teammate Hülkenberg takes 4 points for Renault as well. Verstappen down in P9, Ricciardo in P10, so they really did a solid job recovering after starting from the back for Verstappen, but Ricciardo only managed to gain 3 spots there, so annoying for him. But now championship fight is more a 3-way fight at the moment against the Mercs, against Hamilton and Bottas there, and still in the constructors, I think we are in P2. So great stuff in the season so far. Great stuff in the middle part of the race, of the season, sorry. And next race should be the Austrian GP. I hope that in front of before the Great Britain GP, we might get the chance to receive a contract offer of Ferrari, but I think this might not happen. As you can see, 2 engine upgrades now for the Austrian GP. I think it is really likely that one of those upgrades will fail again, but not the one I restarted, so at least we have definitely one upgrade to be there at the car on the for the Austrian GP. Let me know your thoughts about this episode in the comments section below. Let me know your thoughts about my English commentary as well, please. I think if I do English commentary more often, I think I might become more comfortable with doing so, might become more self-secure, and I hope you enjoyed this career mode as much as I do, because it is so much fun for me. Enough the rambling now for the moment. Smash that like button, please, if you liked this episode. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. It would really help me out. Yeah, and join me for the Austrian GP, which should then be the next episode of my F1 2017 career mode with Renault. And yeah, until then, goodbye, guys.